Always tracking, always alerting. Storm Team 8.
It's a quiet start to our weekend already and a fairly warm one, although today is the first day of fall that officially began just a few hours ago. A check of those temperatures across the region, they're holding in the upper 50s. Obviously, our Grand Rapids cam lagging a little bit there. We'll officially see that sunrise here in just a couple hours, just around 7:30 this morning. Here's a look at Storm Track Live. We're missing out on the thickest layer of clouds, which is off to our west in Wisconsin as well as in Illinois. You'll notice some showers firing up there as well. Really, none of that is expected to impact us today. Really abundant sunshine and very calm conditions. Yet another great day to head to Art Prize. We've been really lucky with the stretch of weather that we've had. Temperatures will hold in the mid-70s for highs this afternoon, and even low temperatures tonight will only fall into the 60s before midnight and then eventually mid-50s by tomorrow morning. Winds will be calm today as well, coming from the east at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. If we take a look at that futurecast, though, there are some changes on deck for the days to come. Notice nothing to talk about really today or even for much of your Sunday there as well. We'll be dry, we'll be sunny, a little bit of cloud cover works to develop, really building south to north as we head into Sunday evening. And with that, we could have a stray shower or two, but most of us will stay dry for the duration of the weekend. Not going to be the case, though, as we head into next week. Your best chance for some showers right now looking like Tuesday. But that being said, I still think we'll have kind of scattered rain chances Monday, Wednesday, as well as into Thursday. It's not going to be a washout by any means, more of just kind of a nuisance here and there. In fact, when we're not seeing those showers, we should hold on to some of that sunshine. You'll notice with that rainfall futurecast, I took this all the way out through about Wednesday morning. Again, the heaviest of rain, if you can even call it that, expected to fall on Tuesday. But these rain totals really holding near about 1/10 of an inch for most of us. There'll probably be some pockets closer to about that half-inch mark, but nothing too significant, again, given that it is over about 4 days. We could use the rain, though. Our deficit really has us trending anywhere from about 1.5 inches to 2 inches below normal the last 30 days. All things considered, it's okay because for the year, we're about right where we should be. The dry pattern, though, is expected to hold now through the first week of October, really for kind of the eastern half of the United States. West Michigan in the bullseye just before that, really going to be quite the dry stretch for us. And with that dry weather, we'll actually hold on to the warmer temperatures. It may not look like it initially in that 8-day forecast with the exception of this weekend. We'll be in the mid-70s. Fall is today, of course. Then we'll cool down with those chance for showers early into the week. Those low temperatures, though, really don't tank. We'll kind of hold on to those low 50s. Now, looking ahead to next weekend, that's when you'll start to notice some of that change. We're back to sunshine on Friday with highs in the mid-70s, up to near 80 degrees on that Saturday. And I think the following week, we could see upper 70s and near 80 once again. So really no steady signs of fall at this point. This could kind of delay when we start to see those leaves changing colors. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for now, I guess soak in summer.
A couple more days of golf, a couple more pool days.
Good for football, too.
Oh,
man.
absolutely. Yeah, all those outdoor sporting events. So, all right. Thanks so much, Sarah.